Go crazy.
Here we go.
Go crazy.
So this is what Captain America goes ape shit, and he Thanos snaps his fingers, and then Ant-Man crawls up Thanos' butt.
Endgame spoiler, there's penguins everywhere, and Thanos isn't even in it.
And it's the Penguins movie.
It's just the Penguins movie.
Yeah. All right.
Go crazy.
Just do the thing. You go. Yeah.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
Is that a good? That's not a good. Let's redo.
Dude, it's good enough. Roll the intro.
Let's redo the intro. Let's do a bit. Let's warm up by doing a bit, okay?
Dude, I think that was
the
a good
opening.
Intro.
The opening's gonna be a bit, okay? So give me a scene. What's our scene? Give me a place.
All right, you're dying of cancer.
Okay.
And I am gonna play whoever you want your Make-A-Wish celebrity to be.
All right. Okay. I'll start off being a dying child.
All right.
Oh wait, am I a child or am I normal?
I think it'd be funny if you were a 20-year-old.
Dude, let's just do a bits episode. We're just gonna do bits the entire time.
In this episode, Eddie is dying. In this bit, Eddie is dying of.
This is gonna be the intro. So like we'll explain it after. We'll do okay.
In this bit,
yeah. Just tell me. No. I like the idea of I want to go with the I'm a dying child.
Yeah.
Just like what disease?
What are you dying of? You're dying.
I didn't get vaccinated.
You're allergic to You're allergic to gluten, and you ate a piece of bread, and you only have 6 months to live. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Eddie, it's the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We heard about your troubling condition.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite celebrity? We're not going to tell you why we're asking.
So I'm dying because I'm sick, and I'm a child.
Sick?
I'm a sick child, and I'm dying, and this is gonna make my short time on Earth better.
You don't even know what it is yet. We just want to know who your favorite celebrity is.
My favorite. Sorry about that. Bless me. Thank you. My favorite. I've always wanted to meet Stephen Collins. He's. You don't know who Stephen Collins is, Mr. Make-A-Wish man? And or lady, didn't mean to gender you.
let me look through. Let me get in touch with my resources.
No, yeah, I can tell you he's the dad from Seventh Heaven. He played a pastor in the hit show Seventh Heaven. Stephen Collins. He played the dad. So can I see Stephen Collins? My favorite favorite actor.
Is he dead?
No, I don't know. I'm dying though. Shouldn't you let get?
Stephen Collins is dead, Eddie.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I just read a headline that said that the dad from the dad.
No, wait, he's not dead. His wife is dead.
Yeah, and he admitted to sexually abusing 3 girls.
Fuck.
I chose him before I knew that.
Why did you choose him then?
Dude, you didn't even go with the bit. You should have just been Stephen
Collins. Hey,
Collins.
Eddie, it's Stephen Collins. I just came back from my court date.
Are we back in the bit? This is the longest intro ever. Are we back in the bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Stephen Collins. I'm so honored that you asked to meet me. I was at court. That's why I'm late.
You can't see me. Put in the John Cena music. It turns out I wanted to see John Cena all the time instead, all along, because he's a Make-A-Wish guy. He made my wish. All right, start the episode.
Roll the intro.
So what I'm saying is I should go off my meds.
Christ. No.
And get back into that state.
I don't condone this.
Welcome back.
Shout out God, shout out Jesus.
Keep listening.
Welcome to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy.
Welcome back to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy. God is dead. I'm on a shit ton of creatine, and I swallowed a few pesticides just for the hell of it. Why not?
Yeah.
Live
Why
life.
not?
What's up, Tommy? How are you?
I'm chilling.
Oh, I'm Eddie. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's been happening in this week? What do you got to talk about this week?
This week, I've just been hanging out, living life to the fullest.
You might have noticed something weird. I don't know if you noticed it. I definitely did. The last week, Wednesday came around. Fucking Something seemed to be missing.
It was the episode of the podcast.
It's not because we forgot to do it. It's because we chose not to do it.
Yeah.
We decided as a group.
We as a group.
decided that we're going to do a new release date. So instead of having Wednesdays in the middle of the week, hump day, some call it, we're going to start releasing episodes on Monday. So you have something to look forward to on shitty Mondays. No one likes Mondays. Garfield, am I right? Lasagna.
Yeah, dude, give me my lasag.
So yeah, this is hopefully. I think we're gonna try this out for a while. We're gonna do Monday releases just because, why not? Fuck you. Sorry, that's our thing. Other big change. Are you listening to this right now on your phone, Tommy? No, you're.
I'm listening on my laptop.
You're on your you're on the podcast. So we, if you look at your screen right now, you may notice that we have a new logo. Oh, throw in the applause, Bobby. Yeah, it's because I don't know. We just wanted to change it. That's it. And I feel like this one fits our brand just a little bit more. Although, both me and Tommy partake in the extracurricular activity of depression meds.
Yeah.
I think
Dude, I just got my refill today.
Dude, hell yeah, high five virtually.
Dude, hell yeah.
Just kidding, we kissed. So, what if we kissed right now? Like,
have you seen those memes where it's like, what if we kissed
yeah.
on Rust and Modern Warfare 2 or like some shit?
So,
I don't get it.
we got a new little logo. It's a guy. He's taking a fart, and it's a little fiery boy. And we have it's cool, and I like it. And good job, to us. God, this podcast sucks. So what?
What the fuck?
We've been doing this for too long. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like we get it.
Like the better part of a year.
It's been a meme. Like we're like, wouldn't it be funny if we had a podcast? Because the way this podcast was originated is me and Tommy were driving in a car in Ohio, Northeast Ohio. Shout out the 330 Crackrin. And we were talking about, I don't even remember, some bullshit that we always talk about. And I was like, what if we recorded this? Like, do you think people would listen? And then Tommy's like, I don't fucking care. And I was like, okay. And so I sold him a mic. And then
that's pretty much exactly how it went.
Yeah, and then we started recording these, and then people, we've had pretty good response. We should thank everyone. We haven't been on our A game. Here's why. We're just about to pass a milestone record of downloads. Let's see. Do you want the official number? Should we put in the official? Like, do you think people would get that? Is that like a humble brag if we say how many people listen? We're about to pass into another thousands of downloads, so it's very, very exciting. This is the most, I think. Okay, so think about the most reach you've ever had on a amount of people,
Yeah.
So what would you say before we did this? What was that thing? It's probably like not big.
It's when I was a cam boy.
No.
And I would strip on webcam.
No.
For money.
You're lying. Dude, you're trying to do a bit right now. You're trying to do a bit. It didn't happen.
No, I actually did.
You didn't strip.
You didn't.
Yes,
what if
I
we
did.
Kissed? I did it. Yes, I did.
Oh. No, but in actuality, I think mine was, it was either I used to do in high school. Oh no, I had like a YouTube channel when I was 12, I think. And I think
I remember.
one,
I saw one of those videos. You put a Maroon 5 song in it.
I don't remember that. I don't really remember that at all. Were they good? Let's post one. I'll find one. We can post it online. Unless I deleted them all. I probably deleted them all. So
that's what I would do if I were you.
It was probably either that. One time we made a Twitter video together with our other friend, and that got a couple hundred.
Dude, I had a tweet that got like 70 likes.
Yeah.
So,
dude, fucking Mr. Popular over here.
All I'm saying is that like that's
for you.
Pretty good.
That might be good.
Fuck
Amateur.
off. How many likes do your tweets get?
I don't tweet much, but
Neither do I.
I usually just retweet the podcast account, so it's not even like whatever.
Fuck off, bro.
So no, yeah, it was probably that. Or I did the news in high school. Like we had the news channel, like the announcements.
Yeah,
I mean,
the morning
and
announcements.
I would do those every once in a while, and we would make commercials for that. And I liked doing those because I tried to make mine like memey, but. I remember one time the vice principal of our school, he called me into his office. I was like, what the fuck? What did I do? I was a good kid in high school. I didn't do anything wrong. And so he called me into his office and I was like, what's up? Oh, wait, bleep that out.
Call him Uncle Tim.
Yeah, Uncle Tim. And I was like, what's up, Uncle Tim? Tim Daddy. And he was like, hey, noticed you're
gonna munch on my salad.
You're making some videos for the announcements there, huh? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you want to make this whole series about how to be respectful in school? And I was like, I mean, if I have to. And then I went back to class. And I told the teacher who ran the announcement class, because it was like a tech class kind of thing, where they teach you how to edit and like film stuff. And the teacher was like, yeah, don't get involved with that. He's been asking me to make that shit for years. Yeah, just don't do it. And I was like, okay,
what?
Cool. Yeah.
I never heard that story.
That was a cool that was a class where. When I was a senior, I stopped going to high school pretty much because I would take classes at the local college just so I could get credit. And if you did that, you didn't have to go to school pretty much all day because you could just take one class every other day at the local college, and then your entire day was like split open. Like you could just do whatever you want. You know, does that make sense? Is that making sense right now?
Dude, this is a thing that like most high schools have.
Yeah. So the I don't know what they call it, post-secondary. You go to college. So I took a couple classes at the local college, and some days I wouldn't have class at all for half the day. So I would have classes in the morning at the high school, and then I could either just go home, or I would sometimes just go and hang out in that classroom because it was like a big editing lab, and then it was also attached to the shop. And you could just like go back there and chill or edit or think of ideas and do stuff back there. But every time I went in there, it was just me and that teacher, and I have nothing against him. He was a cool guy, but he would always try and talk to me about weird politics stuff. And we were...
What?
Yeah, we were on very opposite sides of the spectrum, I think.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure he would listen to either a podcast or... man, maybe I shouldn't call him out like this, but fuck it. I don't live in Ohio anymore. I can say whatever I want. I'm safe from him. I'm an adult. I don't need to be worried about my high school teachers. Yeah, he's going to come all the way.
His reach has no limits.
Yeah, you're right. I think he would be listening to like Fox News radio or something, like something weird. So he would always ask me how I felt about it. This was during one of the elections, and he would always ask me my opinion. Yeah, he was asking me about my opinion on stuff, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't want to get into a debate right now with a like 45-year-old man.
Dude, do you think it's true 18. That he would really smoke with the kids?
That was a thing that this is like we have people that aren't from that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, this is still a topic. There was a high school, like, the teacher that Eddie's talking about was not accused of, but there was a rumor.
It was a rumor, yeah.
There was a rumor that he would smoke weed with high school kids.
I never saw it. He never.
We would always joke about asking him, but we never asked him.
Yeah, we never asked him, but I don't think so. Although
I bet if we went back now and asked,
yeah, he'd probably be like, "Fuck yeah, you want to smoke
adults?"
Right now? Yeah, he's like, "I got a bowl in my desk." Yeah. And there was a couple times where I would go in there and
it would smell like weed.
No, there was some kids who would like sit in this back studio kind of thing where you could just go back there, and that's where the real editors went. And some kids, there's a lot of people who just hung out in there. He didn't really care if people just went in there because whatever. And sometimes people would go in there and smoke their little dab pens. so they would get high at school, like in that classroom. But besides that, no, I never saw him smoking mad kush with any of the students. That would be dope.
With him or with any teacher?
I'd do a line with him.
With
him specifically. I would do a line of cocaine, yeah, with him. Or like maybe some crushed up Adderall, because that's probably easier to come across in a high school. Yeah. Speaking of high schools, think of this idea. Okay, so I know you don't like guns, right?
No.
Riddle me this. Oh, fuck. So we live in the US of A. We seem to have this problem where kids shoot each other in high schools. I had
a scare this morning.
Why? Wait, no. Explain that before I go into my.
So there's just this weird kid. This is gonna sound mean. All right, this is gonna sound mean. This is gonna sound really mean. But there's just this weird kid. You know, he's just weird. Who's in my?
What makes him weird? What would you say makes him weird? Describe him.
Just
what does he look like? Because I'm picturing a trench coat, and I don't know if like.
No, he doesn't wear a trench coat.
What about fingerless gloves?
What?
Fingerless gloves. Really long hair and a hoodie.
I bet he would wear. So the only reason I know this kid or know who he is because I don't know his name, but he's
Your mom made him be friends with him and invite him to your birthday party,
like a gym class, like an exercise class.
Wow.
Because I needed an extra credit hour, and I was like, fucking why not? But so that's the only reason I know who this kid is. So like, I don't know what he actually dresses in. I only see him in gym clothes.
Oh, does he have that fat ass?
Yeah.
All right.
But you know, he's just kind of he's just kind of socially awkward.
Okay. What do you mean socially awkward, or do you think it's a would you say he has a I wouldn't call it a disorder, but
no,
is he different?
He's not like on the spectrum or anything. He's just he's just awkward.
I wanted to know before we got into this that if you were about to make fun of someone with a handicap.
No, he's just like awkward.
Okay.
And so we
still not convinced he's not handicapped.
As far as I know.
Okay, well go ahead.
He just seems like an awkward kid. Anyway, but we were playing dodgeball today because it's the last day of class.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, last day of class. Woo. Yeah. And so we were playing dodgeball today, and somebody like accidentally hit him in the face. Like it was purely an accident.
Nerd.
Purely an accident.
No, it was because he's a fucking nerd.
And the girl was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Like, blah, blah, blah.
It was a girl that hit him?
Yeah. She didn't mean to. It was it was genuinely an accident.
Okay.
And so he just like freaked out and like spiked the ball he was holding on the ground and like walked over to the wall and just like faced the wall. And then he just like was mumbling to himself. He was like, "God damn it." And I was like, "Dude, I might need to run for it."
Did he like reach into his pants or something?
No, but I've heard him talk about how he's like ROTC or something. So you never know what they're carrying.
He probably I don't know if they're allowed to have guns, but he probably has a gun.
Yeah.
Shout out the military. Shout out the troops. Thank you for your service.
I'm like, I might need to just run for it.
I mean, well, if we put into effect my plan, then you wouldn't have to.
All right,
you ready for it? So, a lot of people don't like the NRA. Mm-hmm. A lot of people do. A lot of people really like their guns. A lot of people really don't. And there's a lot of different, they're like, we should get rid of all the guns. And then people are like, we can't get fucking rid of all the guns. There's like 3 guns per every person in this country. And then.
Isn't that wild?
No, because it's like, think about like toothpicks. There's probably like 50 of toothpicks per every person in the United States. Think about it. It's just like a product.
You realize what you're saying, right?
What?
You're just using something arbitrary like toothpicks, but guns are guns, man.
What about soccer balls?
Guns are guns.
Yeah, but it's like a product. So I'm not surprised that there's more guns than people.
No, I'm just saying, like, can you imagine every single person having 3 guns?
Oh, well, hear me out. So a lot of people are like, get rid of all the fucking guns. That'll stop school shootings.
You're just saying give everyone a gun?
No, not at all. And then some people are like, we should arm the teachers. That would be better because then they could, have a gun and then shoot the bad kid that has a gun. No.
To take down a kid.
The teacher would, obviously freak out. There's teachers that sleep with their students. Like, there's like 45-year-olds that sleep with 12-year-olds. That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch Game of Thrones, it's not that wild. But like, if you watch, if you live in the real world, like most of us, it's fucking weird. Don't sleep with 12-year-olds, guys.
Unless you're also 12.
Hey, kids, listen, hear me out. I know we tell you a lot of goofs and gaffes, and we give you a lot of advice on this podcast, like smoke cigarettes because it's cool. Still think you should smoke cigarettes. That this is your weekly cigarette reminder. Smoke them; they're cool. But sleeping with 12-year-olds, not cool. Okay. All right.
Unless you're also 12.
Well, if you're, I guess that's cool then. Maybe if you're like 13. If you're 14, it's pushing it because there's like a lot of maturity levels. Let's not get into it. If you're 14,
you're like a sophomore in high school.
And you're sleeping with a 12-year-old.
Like an eighth grader.
Yeah, 8th or 7th. No, 7th grade, right? You turned 13 in 7th grade.
I don't know, man, but it's
when my bar mitzvah was. I mean, you know what? You're attracted to what you're attracted to. Anyway, I don't want to...
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so if you gave a teacher a gun, they'd definitely shoot a student for no reason. So this is what we do. We give every student a gun. Don't give the teachers guns, but every student gets a gun. Here's why. If everyone knows that everyone's packing, then no one will act.
You know, people would just form gangs and shit.
Mutually assured destruction. But then it's even. Like, it's fair. You might lose some kids in the process. Like, it's a learning curve, you know?
Dude, it would fix our population issue.
Exactly. There's a lot of plus sides to this. I'm not saying...
I wouldn't send my kid to school, though.
I don't know if it would make schools genuinely... Like, because my idea is that it won't make them war zones, the schools... Because
it would make some schools war zones.
Yeah, but there's already war zones. So I think that personally, it would just be like mutually assured destruction, like the USA and USSR. See, if you quote history to your thing, then it makes it more valid. So this is a good idea. So they both had nukes, right? The USA and the USSR back when it was the thing. And then they didn't shoot them off at each other because they're like, if they shoot them off, then they'll shoot them off, and then we'll all die. And so if everyone knows that they can kill each other, they won't kill each other.
Unless that person wants to die.
Okay, so instead, maybe guns, a little aggressive. Maybe we can put it on the list. Guns, that'll be like number 6. Right now we have, what do we have on our list? We have number 1 is the girl fucking her dog on Snapchat.
Yeah.
What was
There's the ice cream guy.
The ice cream guy. Oh, yeah, that
TikTok
guy. He's like number
guy.
7.
He's on there.
So number 6. I know we're filling this in weird.
Yeah,
so like
the
7,
Nazis
6,
invading Poland was number 2, I think.
2. Okay, so it goes 7 is the fucking ice cream guy that wants to fuck his ice cream. 6 officially
ice
now.
cream sexy.
6 is now just guns in general. And then skip up to 2 Nazis, and then 1 is that girl fucking her dog on her Snapchat story.
Yeah.
That, man, let's keep building on that list. We'll see going through the rest of this episode.
One of us is going to make it on that list.
Maybe instead of guns, we could just give the kids broadswords.
That would be cool. I'd be down for that. I kind of want a broadsword.
Exactly. It's cool. It's fair. You would have to challenge people to duels, which would be kind of
I would be down
like
for that.
Yeah. Give kids broadswords 2019.
Let's just go back to Spartan.
They didn't have broadswords in Sparta.
No, but they they made their kids just beat the shit out of each other.
That's hot.
Survival of the fittest.
Well, you know what I did last night? First time ever.
Had sex.
No, dude. Stop. That was... Say you're sorry right now.
Sorry.
That was mean. Dude.
Sorry. My bad.
Asshole.
My bad.
You said you wouldn't talk about that.
It wasn't funny. I'm sorry.
You said you would. You said that if I told you that if you didn't talk about it, I would give you a big old kiss on the lips. But now that you did it, I'm not going to give you a big old kiss on your lips, a big old sloppy one. You don't
Will you give
deserve...
me a kiss somewhere else?
You don't Stop. Stop it. Stop. You're being really immature right now. Everyone agrees with me right now. All the FPDs out there, you're embarrassing yourself.
My bad.
Like, I shouldn't even be mad at you right now. You should just be mad at yourself because you're just...
What did you do last night, Eddie? Tell us.
I watched hockey for like the first time ever.
And the team
myself.
you were rooting for lost.
Yeah, but like it was still like
Go Bruins, am I right? This is gonna come back to haunt me if they lose, but they're not gonna lose.
So I've never watched hockey in my life, and then I flipped it on yesterday because the Columbus Blue Jackets are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Turns out we have a hockey team in Ohio. Who knew that? It's not very popular in where we're.
It is down. There's a lot of fake hockey fans where I'm at.
Really?
Like they don't care, but once so. To those of you who aren't hockey fans, Eddie, you might also not know this. The Tampa Bay Lightning were the best team in
I knew this.
the NHL.
And they got swept
They
by
tied.
the team I
They
didn't
tied the
really
record
know
for best
existed.
record ever in a
Yeah.
regular season, and then Columbus swept them at the first round of the playoffs.
Go Blue Jackets. I
And
know you're a
so
team that exists.
Everyone
now.
after that was like, "I love hockey," and everybody's acting like they care. But like, if they weren't in the playoffs, people would just not care.
So is it fair enough to say that like I wouldn't say I'm a hockey fan. I'm a guy that's interested in hockey now because the
If
Blue
you're
Jackets.
becoming, yeah, you can say that you're like becoming interested now. But everybody is acting like, oh yeah, I fucking ride or die with the Blue Jackets, like blah blah. Blah. But
I'm not
like,
ride or die. I didn't really know they existed. Like I knew they were a thing, but it was.
I know.
it's
I'm
one of
saying
those
what
things where
you're
you forget
doing is
about it.
fine, but the people down here just fucking make me want to kill myself.
Anyway,
Sorry, Bobby, cut that out.
No, definitely don't. So
It's offensive, isn't it?
kill yourself?
Yeah.
No, it's fine because
Right.
I mean, we all have suicidal tendencies. It's cool. So, kids, kill yourself.
No. We're gonna get banned.
Derek Rose said it, and he still has a career, so it's fine.
He did?
Yeah, he was like, anyone who doubted me, kill yourself. And then he had to like,
Dude,
go
I
back
did
to
not
the
know
media.
that. That's
He had to go
fucking
back to the-
hilarious.
He had to go back to the media and be like, I didn't really mean kill yourself. Like, it's obviously, I'm not, it's not, I don't want
It's
journalists
like the
to
Bo
kill
Burnham
themselves. What?
Where he's the like kill yourself song, and then right afterward he's like, don't kill yourself. It's
Oh,
a joke.
Yeah. So, yeah, kill yourself. And we were talking about hockey, right? Yeah. So I
Yes.
watched hockey for the first time in my life, and like actually watched it. I've seen hockey before. I know what hockey is. I don't live under a rock. I like sports. I just never
Dude,
was
name
into
five
hockey.
of their players. Name five of hockey's players.
Okay, so on the Blue Jackets, I know this is from yesterday. There's something Anderson, Seth Jones,
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson, Seth Jones, some Russian ass name, or
Dude,
maybe
Leslie
he's
Jones.
Polish. The goalie is like Bombrowski or something. Marchand, he's
Yeah.
on the Bruins.
Yeah, he is.
Is Keesley a guy? No. Tutu, I've heard that before.
Tuca?
Tutu.
I don't know.
Wayne Gretzky,
All right.
Michael Scott,
Mm-hmm.
and Michael Jordan. So I that passes. That's fine.
That was impressive.
Thank you. So I was watching hockey, and I got really into it. And when I was watching, they scored a goal. The team that I was rooting for, the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are in fact a team. They're a team,
I'm just
guys.
glad you're not a Blackhawks fan.
Well, give it a year. The Blackhawks are apparently really bad. So anyway, I got really into it. They scored a goal, and I was like, "Holy fuck, this is awesome! It's electric." And then there was like almost a fight, and then there was a couple other times where there almost wasn't a fight, but they scored the goal, right? And then they went back to like face off because they do that, and then they scored another goal really fast, and I was like, "This is the best sport ever." And then the Bruins scored, and then it went to overtime, and then they scored again, and the team that I was rooting for lost. So I was like, "This sport sucks." But then I woke up this morning and I started watching highlights of hockey, just like fights and shit, and awesome goals, and I picked up on a term that I think is my favorite thing ever.
What is it?
It was from a fight compilation, and there was so the announcers for hockey are apparently like all Canadian, and they have really funny phrases for hockey stuff. And I guess one big one for when a fight's about to go down, or like when they're circling each other, they go like, "All right, pitter patter, let's get at her," and then they like
Fuck
fight.
yeah.
They fist fight. I'm like, that's the best thing ever. So I've been saying that all day now. I'm like, pitter patter, let's get at her. And that's my hockey story. Thanks for listening.
That's just showbiz, baby.
That's showbiz, baby. All right, let's take a
good hockey story.
Thanks. Let's take a bit break. We're gonna do a bit. You ready to do a bit?
Yeah.
All right, set the scene. Where are we?
Oh, dude, I set up the last one.
You're gonna set up. Time. No, you're gonna set them up every time.
Oh, all right.
This is the thing we're gonna do now. We're gonna do bits.
All right, Eddie, you're a dog owner.
Okay.
Whose dog just ran up to. I'm walking with my young son.
Okay.
He's 2 years old, but he can walk. Your dog just ran away, and it just trampled my kid.
Okay. Can I come up with the dog's name?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't tell me.
Okay. Are you ready to start the bit?
So you walk up, and I say, hey, I found your dog.
Okay. Oh, my God. Stephen Collins, what are you doing? I'm sorry. My dog, Stephen Collins. I named him after my favorite actor.
The
he
pedophile?
Was the dad. He was the dad in Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, he's a pedophile now.
No, my dog isn't a pedophile. I mean, I get that you have a kid and he got trampled by my dog named Stephen Collins, but he's not. My dog is not a pedophile, and I'm actually pretty offended.
That's just why it went after my kid.
No, he went after your kid because he's a minority.
My kid's a minority?
Yeah, you are also in this scenario. You're a minority, and my dog's racist.
What did you just say to me?
I said you're a minority, and my dog is racist.
You raised your dog to be racist. You're a racist.
No, I'm not a racist. I'm
going to set fire to your house. I know where you live.
Dude, that's kind of
no more invitations to the cookouts.
You're being racist because my dog's racist. You're being racist. You're saying I'm racist because my dog's racist. That doesn't mean I'm racist. I didn't raise my dog to be racist. You're racist for saying
your
my
dog
dog's
is
racist.
gnawing on my leg right now.
I'm just being honest.
My Chinese leg.
I'm just being honest, man. My dog's a racist.
You're not getting invited to the cookouts anymore.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, your cookouts were boring anyway.
What?
Yeah, I said
Excuse
it.
me.
And
you met your wife at my cookout.
Yeah, because we were the only two cool people there, and also your wife is fat and smells bad. She's not. She's a really wonderful lady. I'm sorry I said that. It was in the heat of the moment.
Get out of here.
I'm outside. I don't know what you mean by that.
Get out of here.
I'm really sorry about my dog chewing on your.
No, you're not. You're a liar.
He's racist, but I'm not. I just want to say before I leave that I love.
I'm gonna set your house on fire.
I love the Chinese, and I don't think that would be a good. Fighting fire with fire. Just because my dog's racist doesn't mean I'm racist, and I have a family at home, and
I have a family right here who's bleeding out of his head because of your dog.
Hey man, I've had
my
Chinese,
kid's about to die.
I've had Chinese food before,
and your dog didn't even call 911.
Did you know that the China's the number one growing industrial superpower in the world right now? And scene. All right, so let's evaluate that bit.
I think it's the best one we've ever done.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. We'll do another one later. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about more things. What do you have any topics to talk about today? What the fuck is this thing becoming,
dude? We're evolving.
Okay, no, I like it. I like doing those. It's fun. Bitter batter. Let's get at her.
I don't know. I didn't bring anything to talk about.
What happened?
Am I a professional?
What happened to you during this fucking week? Did you what about the Penguins? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I went and saw the Penguins movie last night.
Yeah. No, but wait, give some background information because you're really apparently into penguins, and I didn't.
I love penguins. Let's see how many penguins are on my desk right now.
Yeah.
I count one. I count a painting of penguins above my head. What other penguins are in this room? Probably a couple. I like penguins.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of Penguins the animal, not the hockey team. We were talking about hockey, so it might be confusing. I went to the zoo, and I got this penguin shot glass.
Yeah,
Did we talk about that already?
I don't know if we talked about it, but I remember we were talking about how Tommy wanted to be a responsible student this semester, and I was like, we were trying to do something that day, and he was like, yeah, I skipped school to go to the Columbus Zoo. Oh, yeah, we talked about it on the podcast last week.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We already sorry, guys. Didn't mean to bring this back up. Continue. Sorry.
Go to the zoo.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a great penguin exhibit there, too. The Akron Zoo also has a great penguin exhibit. Anyway.
Shout out Ohio.
It was National Penguin Day or some shit yesterday.
Nice.
It was Penguin Awareness or something.
No, it was draft day.
That's true too.
NFL draft day. It wasn't like. Don't worry. There
Nothing
wasn't like
exciting
a draft.
happened.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
I always say that.
Something smells like it's burning in my apartment. I'm
All
kind of
right.
concerned, but
so
I'm
I'm
not
a big
gonna check
fan
it.
of penguins. You
Yeah,
know,
penguins.
Penguins, yeah. Penguinos. So I went to go see the movie last night.
Is that how you say penguins in Spanish?
I don't know. I just get
Bobby, fact
penguino.
check. Put a little ding if it is. Put a if not. He's our resident Mexican.
Wrong.
He's kind of. I think he's Mexican. He is Mexican, but like I don't know how Mexican. He's Mexican.
Anyway,
all right.
the
continue.
Penguinos. So Ed Helms was the narrator. You guys may know him from The Office or the
Oh, I
Hangover
do know him.
movies or
Mhm.
The
He
Daily
played
Show.
Mike Tyson.
Or he's in other stuff now. Most recently, the Penguins movie. Anyway, he was the narrator. It was really funny, and it was just a cute movie. And like I liked it, and that's the whole experience.
You don't that. I feel like you're leaving out a big portion of this.
So, you're right. Avengers Endgame came out last night. But instead of going to see that, I went and saw the Penguins movie. That should show my dedication.
I fucking hate the Marvel movies.
Endgame spoiler, it's actually just a bunch of penguins.
Yeah, if you're a fucking I mean, not I know a lot of people really like the Avengers movies. I saw them. They're all right. I really don't like
I'm
it
going
that
to see
much.
Endgame
I think
tomorrow.
My roommate saw it at 4 a.m. last night. I'm like, that's just doing too much. Like, I'll wait a couple weeks before I see it.
Yeah, I'm going to see it tomorrow.
I'm gonna see it. It's just like I don't care. I don't really care what happens. The ending of the last one. So, spoiler alert: if you haven't seen Avengers,
Han
whatever
Solo
the last
dies.
one was. Yeah. So Han Solo died, and then Leia sucked off Luke Skywalker. Just kidding. That's Game of Thrones. And and then Thanos snapped his fingers, and everyone came. So in this one, they have to be like, oh man, we got to defeat Thanos, and that's pretty much it. And it's not going to be that great. The ending of the last one wasn't that good, and people were like, "That's the best ending I've ever." I did not see that coming. I'm like, how did you not see that coming?
I thought they were gonna split. I thought the last movie, I thought they were just gonna split that in two. Like I thought the first movie was gonna be him getting like the first half of them, and then the second.
And then the second was going to be
Yeah.
That's not what.
No,
happened.
it's not. Anyway, yeah, I got really high and went and saw penguins.
That's the part I wanted you
Yeah.
to talk about. Tommy, you're kind of becoming our resident stoner because I don't smoke weed.
Anyway, it was an experience. The penguins were so cute, man. I saw one projectile vomit and I saw one projectile shit.
That's so cool. That's
Both
like,
were cool,
it's like me on a Wednesday night.
but like
Just kidding, I don't vomit.
the one that, so it was a chick,
Nice.
getting puked in its mouth by its father.
Fuck yeah.
He was mama birding him.
Dude, Game of Thrones.
His dad was mama birding him, so he was like throwing up in his
Mhm.
mouth for the kid to eat, and then the kid
Mhm.
puked the puke back up.
Dude,
Just
that's
everywhere, like thrashed its head around as it was just projectile vomiting. It was crazy, and the vomit was like dark red.
Can you imagine if you saw that in pub? All right, let's do a bit. You
Yeah.
ready? Okay, set the scene. I think you know what to do.
You're a dad,
All
and
right.
I'm a passerby. You're with your kid, and you just threw up into his mouth.
Be my kid.
Oh, you're
Be
the
my kid.
dad, and I'm the kid, and you're just about to throw up in my mouth. All right, and scene.
All right. Okay. Hey, it's me, Stephen Collins, dad in Seventh
Hey,
Heaven.
I'm one of the kids from Seventh Heaven.
Hey, kid. There's something I've always wanted to
Daddy,
try.
will you
and
throw up
can't
in my
tell-
mouth?
You can't tell anyone.
Okay.
Okay. If you tell mommy, she'll get real
Okay.
mad, and then she'll get mad at daddy, and then daddy will have to leave the show. Okay.
Daddy, don't leave the show. Just throw up in my mouth.
No. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Take your pants off.
Daddy, why?
Take your pants off.
Jesus Christ.
And scene. Really loving these bits.
Anyway, the movie theater
okay.
was empty.
That was my only comment.
We literally every employee that talked to us.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I did not handle the interactions
Very well.
just at all. I was like, Maddie, will you talk to everyone for me? And she was like, yeah. She was sober because she was driving. Anyway,
dude, wait.
What?
Are you talking about your girlfriend?
What?
Are you talking about your girlfriend? Tommy has a girlfriend. Guys, a round of applause. Oh my God. Holy shit. I can't believe it. Bobby, throw in those the applause. I can't. I'm so proud. I can't believe it.
Anyway, but every like employee was like, you are the only two people in this building not here to say endgame.
Yeah. I'm not
We were
surprised.
told that like 2 or 3 times. We get into the theater. It's fucking empty. Nobody comes in the whole time, which thank God for me because I was screaming.
You were screaming?
I was being loud.
Like you were just like, holy shit, that's a penguin. What is the moral of that story?
It's
like,
just
what happened?
This penguin, like, it's just.
Is it like March of the
it's
Penguins?
Like, it just follows him for like for like mating season.
Is it like Happy Feet?
It's more like March of the Penguins.
Dude, Happy Feet was pretty much about fucking too. Like all those movies are just about fucking, about penguins and fucking.
But that's what this. So it just follows this one penguin. Let me just say this. They chose the most idiot penguin to follow. I think they did that on purpose. But this kid was just an idiot, man. Like at first he like got lost. The opening scene is him like. So it's like a. I don't want to get too technical. It was like a deli penguin, which is like smaller.
A deli penguin? Like a deli cat?
Like a deli?
Like a deli. Like a deli
and
cat.
A deli.
And a deli? In a deli?
And
it was a cat. It was a penguin. Was it a cat or
it was
a penguin?
Anyway, that's what I mean. I didn't want to get
deli.
too technical because you don't know what I'm saying. But it was a smaller penguin.
No, I know what a deli cat is. I know what a deli penguin is. Everyone knows what a fucking deli penguin is. It's a penguin that works in a deli, makes Italian sausages.
So it like
Italian beef.
The opening scene, it's like that. It's so they're like smaller penguins, and they're just like pretty basic penguins, and it's walking around, and all of a sudden it's in the middle of an emperor penguin colony.
What? How'd you? That's not a deli. You're not supposed to be there.
And it's just like. And I almost was like, he ended up in the wrong fucking colony.
And so he just lived his life as an emperor?
No, he had to go find his clan.
What a piece of shit.
But it was just like, dude, that's how it opens. Is he's just walking around like, something's wrong here. It's just a bunch of fucking emperor penguins. Anyway, this kid was an idiot. Then after that, he's making his nest, right? And so he's getting a bunch of pebbles
to fuck
to make his nest,
so he could fuck.
Yeah, so he could fuck. He's got to build his nest up before the ladies get there.
He's
building his nest, and literally every time he goes to get a new pebble, the guy making his nest next to him went over and stole one of his pebbles.
Dude, what a fucking idiot!
And so he did it like 3 times, and he comes back and he's just like, "Seems like I'm not getting any more pebbles. Seems like one's disappearing." And so he like slowly like starts going, and then the other penguin goes up to steal it, and he goes and like attacks the other penguin.
Yeah,
but it still stole his pebble.
So he lost?
Yeah, he's just fucking idiot.
So he's not an alpha. Why are we even talking about this fucking penguin? He's not an alpha. I don't want to talk about it.
He was the furthest thing from an alpha.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
His name was Steve.
Piece of shit. Naming animals human names is it's one of my favorites.
He was named Steve. Anyway, he eventually found a woman. He found a woman, and then they mated. It didn't show the mating. They had a couple eggs, 2 eggs. Then one day he was just out with his eggs. They were grown up. Not grown up. They were hatched by then. They were chicks. He was out with them, and then one of them almost gets eaten by a leopard seal.
Fuck.
One of the chicks.
Yeah.
And I swear to God,
nice.
It's about to get eaten, and it just plays dead, like a possum. It goes possum.
The penguin?
Yeah, the penguin.
Steve.
Okay. It just goes limp.
Was it also a deli penguin?
Yeah, it was his child.
But like that doesn't mean that it works in a fucking deli.
Anyway, it like, swear to God, it just went limp. And this lion seal was like, well, I guess it's not a penguin anymore. And just didn't eat it.
Well, I mean, I don't want to eat anything that's not moving.
But that penguin, it was moving when he caught it, and then he's like, oh, I killed it too fast. And then he swam away, and then the penguin was alive and made it.
He was trying to do the old Tom Brady move and suck the blood out of a small child by,
Do you mean Steven, what's his name?
What? No, Tom Brady. I'm talking about how Tom Brady open mouth kisses his kids.
Yeah, but apparently Steven
just to suck their souls
also
out.
Open mouth kisses kids.
I don't know what you're talking about. Stephen Collins from Seventh Heaven, the dad from Seventh Heaven? Is that who you're talking about? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
fuck.
So he was just trying to get the young blood of this child, and he was trying to stay young forever. It was a leopard seal that had some self-identity issues, and
damn.
I would say that it's because of global warming.
They don't talk about global warming once in that movie.
Their skin sags, and they see themselves in the ice that's melting, and they go, ugh. What are you? What have you become? You're not that strapping young lioness seal.
It was a leopard seal.
You used to be in the day. Leopard seal that you used to be in the day. Used to be able to, find all the females and get it all the time. But now it's like a midlife crisis, and they're all saggy and gross. So he's like, oh, there's a young penguin. I can drink its blood and remain young forever. Get that energy back. Get my libido.
Steal libido.
Yeah. Steal libido.
That was pretty much it.
Is that it? Is that exactly what happened? Like, how did the movie end?
His chicks grew up, and that they just showed it like for the season that he was raising the chicks. And then they're like, all right, well, now he's going to go kind of live his life for 6 months and then meet back with his wife. And
so they always go back to each other?
And impregnate.
Like it's monogamous?
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless, like, one of them dies, probably.
That's like the perfect
they
way
don't
to
hang
be in a
out,
relationship.
Though.
You just
they don't hang out if they don't
you
have
just don't
chicks.
see each other. You just fuck, and then you go, like...
And you raise a family together for
lives.
6 months, and then the rest of the 6 months, you're just kind of out chilling with your friends.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Why don't we do that? The Penguins have it right.
Dude, these boys... Antarctica would be a tough place to live. That's all I'm going to say.
Why?
Dude, freaking covered in snow.
And so is Illinois. Not currently, but it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Is it? That's funny.
No, I'm not happy about it. Sorry. That's been your weather update. So, you want to hear about what is it called? That show I was watching?
Endgame spoiler.
No.
Eddie's in it.
No, I'm not. You're not supposed to say that.
It was a spoiler.
Anyway, I played Ant-Man. So
Paul Rudd.
Yes, I'm Paul Rudd.
Endgame spoiler. It's confirmed that Paul Rudd has secretly been Eddie this whole time.
Fuck. Damn, I wish I was Paul Rudd. He's a handsome man.
Paul Rudd, man.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Ant-Man is that he's just Paul Rudd. He's Paul Rudd with a super suit.
Yeah, there's a couple scenes in that movie where they're like, Ant-Man.
And he's like,
what?
Guys, it's me, Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
And you're like,
let's do a bit. You ready?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be Ant-Man related. Doesn't have to be anything we're related to right now. I just felt the bit come on, so go ahead.
All right.
Set the scene.
Here's the scene.
This is the bit episode.
You're in the Avengers. You can be any Avenger you want.
Okay.
But, like,
all
you
right.
also have to be, like, yourself. Like, you just all of a sudden became that Avenger, and you have to go fight Thanos.
Okay, I got you.
And then I'll be the new Avenger who doesn't have any superpowers.
Okay, wait, what do you mean?
So, like, I'm the new guy that joined the team, and I'm like, hey, guys, will you catch me up? And you have to catch me up.
Okay.
Hey, I just got to...
It's me, Stephen Collins.
Stephen Collins? Since when have you been an Avenger?
I'm the dad from Seventh Heaven.
I thought this was the Avengers headquarters.
It is. I'm the Avenger that's the only Avenger left. It's me and Paul Rudd, but Paul Rudd's in Thanos' ass right now. Wish I was, you know what I mean? If he was a little younger.
What's your superpower, Stephen Collins?
Pedophilia. And scene.
Jesus Christ.
When is that? That joke's not funny anymore, right? At this
No.
point, we've outdone it. Okay, I'll stop doing the Stephen Collins joke.
I don't believe you. That's just that's the bait for us to fall for it, and then next time you're gonna be like,
I'm
"Hey,
done.
it's me, Stephen Collins."
All right, let's do a bit right now. I'll prove it. Let's do it on back-to-back bit. Set
All
the
right.
scene.
You're starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
I'm the coach. Actually, no, you're not the starting quarterback. You're the third string quarterback. Matt Ryan just got hurt, and the second stringer didn't show up for work today.
Okay.
So it's Sunday night
What's my
football. You are playing the Seattle Seahawks. You're down 6 points with 30 seconds to go. Matt Ryan just got hurt. He broke his dick. And you have to go in and play quarterback.
Sorry, I just heard
What?
that. He broke his dick.
His dick.
He can't play. He broke his dick.
The rest of him's fine, like physically. He just broke his dick. It's your
Who's the guy? The guy who played basketball for the Bulls, and he
Michael
was
Jordan.
No,
Dennis Rodman.
Sorry. Yes, Dennis Rodman. He broke his dick like 3 times or twice. It was either twice or 3
Anyway,
times.
Matt Ryan broke
for you,
his
man.
dick. You have to go in and end the game. I'm putting you, Coach. Hey, it's Coach.
Hey, Coach, it's me, Marty Brogan. That's a
Hey,
quarterback
Brogan
name,
Roback.
right? Yeah.
Matt Ryan just broke his dick.
Shit, dude, do you know Dennis Rodman did that too, like twice?
Brogan, you're missing the point. You've got to get in the game. We're in the Super Bowl.
How did he break his dick?
We're in the Super Bowl.
No, this is important, Coach. I can't go in that. Like if it
He was
happened
trying to
during the game, I
distract
gotta know
the defense. It was a trick play.
with what? With his dick?
He pulled his dick out into the helicopter dick, and he broke it.
Is that a play that you have in
It
your
was a trick
playbook?
play. He was distracting the defense. While the
Yeah, but like, is
while
that
the
something you
offensive
told him
guard
to do? Coach,
took the fumble Rooski.
Coach, fucking
Brogan,
listen to me right now.
Get in the game.
No,
It's
listen to me
3rd
right
and
now,
12.
Coach.
There's
Coach?
6 seconds left. We're on our own 3-yard line. It's go time.
Did you tell him to take his dick out in the middle of the game?
Details. All right, now go out there and take your dick out.
I'm not really. I don't know if I'm.
Brogan,
comfortable
you're
with
the
fucking
only
taking
quarterback left on the team.
But why do I have to take my dick out to throw the ball?
You don't throw the ball. You hand it off to the guard.
Okay.
Okay, do you not remember our only play? This is the
No, I'm
only
third
play we've put
string.
in all season.
Why do we only have one play? And why? does
We're
it
in the
involve
Super
helicopter-
Bowl. It works.
How has this worked? How does this work every single time? I don't get this. What the
It
fuck,
works.
Coach? Okay, so just run me through it one more time. So I go out there and I snap the ball.
You're
right?
the center's gonna snap the ball out to you. You're in punt formation.
Okay.
Okay.
What? It's gonna be
You're
like
in
first
punt
down.
formation.
All right, Coach.
The long snapper snaps you the ball. You run up to the line of scrimmage. Okay. Hand the ball to the guard. Make sure the defense
Okay.
doesn't get it. They're gonna try. Then you pull your
that's their
dick
job.
out, get on your knees,
Okay.
and start twirling it.
Won't I be down?
You don't have the
I handed
ball.
it off. I handed it off. I
Hand
handed
the
it
ball
off.
off.
Okay.
Make sure you hand the ball off. All right.
But they know that's coming, don't they?
It's our only play.
Before we get out there, Coach, can you just give me a second to call? Can I just call my agent
No.
real quick and just clear this all past
Hey,
him, just in
hey.
case? Make sure my insurance. I just need to know my insurance covers dick
Okay,
policies,
well,
that
it's
it
too
might
late
break
for
my
that.
dick.
It's our only
No, it's
play.
not.
You
No.
should have seen this coming. Learn the playbook.
I'm only going out there if I can call my agent right now.
Learn the playbook.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
calling my
time out.
Okay.
You got to call his
Okay,
agent
go
real
ahead.
quick. That's our last time
Yeah,
out of
no,
the game.
that's-
You better make this count.
Oh shit! Oh, we're in the game right now.
Yeah.
I thought we
It's
were like
the
in
fourth quarter.
locker
There's
room.
3 seconds left. We're on our own 3-yard line. It's 3rd and 12. We're down by 6.
And you want me to whip my dick out? Okay, I'm calling my agent. All right, ready? Ring.
This is the agent.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, it's Stephen Collins, your agent.
Daddy, I don't know.
I'm
how
in
to do
prison
this.
right now.
Daddy, can you just listen real quick?
Yes. What is it?
Coach wants me to do something, and it goes against our
Do
rules.
whatever
I know that you
coach
told me
wants.
that no, but you told me that I can't. You said that I can't take my little boy sausage out and show it to anyone else except you.
I'm watching the game.
know
I'm watching the game at home. I'll see it. It's okay.
No, but
I'll see it at
everyone's gonna see
home.
my little boy sausage.
Hey,
Everyone's gonna see my little boy
hey.
sausage.
As long as
he
I
wants
get
me
to
to-
see it, I don't care who else sees it.
He wants me to twirl it around like a windmill.
I would love to see
And
that.
I don't know. But
Son,
everyone's
son,
gonna see
son,
my
son,
little boy
son.
sausage.
You're in your 30s now. You got to get over it.
All right.
Now
I
pull
believe-
that dick out and make me proud.
Okay. Thanks, Stephen. I
Yeah,
love
this
you.
has been Stephen Collins, your agent / dad.
/ the dad from Seventh Heaven.
I'm also
Don't
the dad
forget
from
that.
7th Heaven.
Don't
Now
forget
get in
that,
the
Stephen.
game.
All right. Hey, Coach, I'm ready
Get
to
your
go in.
damn dick out there.
All right. And then the Atlanta Falcons went on to win
The Super Bowl by 50 points. And scene.
And Brogan Roback
Was the hero.
was the hero. Okay, that was a good bit. Thanks for submitting that to sadboycrying@hotmail.com at gmail.com. That was submitted by...
I want credit.
Looks like...
I want my credit.
Stephen
Collins.
Collins. No, but I was going to talk about my favorite show. It's my favorite show, and I can't even remember the name of it. Gigolos.
Oh, dude, have you
On
continued
Showtime.
to watch? I haven't watched it yet.
Of course. So since the last time we've talked, I've watched another episode. And in this episode, I forgot to mention one of them is a devoted father.
Duh.
So all he does is he's only a gigolo so he can help give his son the life that he
Yeah.
deserves. You know what I mean? He's like,
Duh.
man, I'm just super attractive. I used to fuck all the time, and then I got someone pregnant, and now I have a kid, and I love that kid. So
Nice, bro.
I decided that I'm going to move to Las Vegas and strip for a living, and
Yeah.
then I decided I'm just going to have sex for
Right.
a living. So that's what he does now.
For
And
his
he's really
kid.
dumb. Like, he's one of the dumbest people I think I've ever heard talk. And it's not even like haha, it's fun. It's like sad dumb, where you're like, oh, honey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people definitely take advantage of him just because he's...
Dude, but he's supporting his
He's a-
child by stripping. So
He's a big old... No, he's not stripping. He's doing
He's
way
having
more than
sex for
stripping,
money.
dude.
do they show them
Yes.
have sex for money?
Yes.
That seems
so,
illegal.
well, no, because they get the money before the date. So the way it works is they go on a date.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a gigolo is, they're male escorts. So
Escorting
they
is
pay-
illegal.
No, it's not.
It is if you have sex after.
You're allowed to... No. Let me explain. So what happens is they pay for the date. So they go, it's $500 per hour to go on a date. So if you pay me now, you have to pay before you go on the date, then we can go on this date. And whatever happens after the date is between two consenting adults. So they don't even have to have sex. You know what I mean? They could just like take the money and be like, you're too weird.
Damn.
But they do always have
Yeah.
sex. So, because, I mean, come on.
Who's gonna hire a gigolo?
That's
now?
what you're going for. Yeah. So, anyway, he's like, oh, my bitch ass ex, my baby mama, she wants the kid to go to this really fancy summer camp, but the summer camp costs like $3,000. I don't just have $3,000 to give her right now. It's going to be way too much
Yeah.
money. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
of course.
This was also early 2000s, so $3,000 was, I guess,
A little bit more. Marginally more than
So-
it is now.
Something smells like it's fucking burnt. I think my apartment might be burning down right now. It smells really
Don't worry
burnt
about it, bro.
in here.
Come back next week to see if Eddie's still alive.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, he was like, I don't have any money. He's freaking out. And he's like, I don't know what to do. And then it's like, well, basically all you have to do is go on more dates and make more money. But that's not what he did. Instead, he just went into a depressive state. And like there was a lot of like action shots of him like sitting at cafes just being sad.
Damn.
And he told his buddies, because
hot,
they're all
though?
buddies, right? I mean, I guess. He's not my type, but anyway, he told the guys the situation. He's like, hey, guys, my kid wants to go to summer camp, but I fuck for a living. I don't have that kind of money right now. And they're like, damn, dude. And so what the guys did is they went and talked to this fucking crazy. She looked like the principal from iCarly.
Yeah. Maybe
Not
it
the
was.
principal.
The teacher.
I think she was the principal.
She was
Yeah,
something,
like the
yeah.
redheaded lady. She looked like that. And she was wild.
So
crazy. Do
she
you remember
looked
how she
really
wanted to
good
fuck
for her
Randy
age?
Jackson? No, you know how she wanted to fuck Randy Jackson?
Yeah.
It was really weird. That episode, no one really talks about it
That's
that much.
so funny. That did happen.
Yeah. Anyway, she was like that. And she's like, she hired 4 of them and was basically like, I'm going to give each of you $1,000.
Damn.
And I've always had this. I just got out of a divorce. And I have had a very sheltered life. And basically, I've just never had 4 men fuck me at the same time. And that's what I want. And I'm like, wow, 4? I mean, that's a very specific, like...
Where do people
I've
get
never
money
had
for
like,
this?
I don't know. But so anyway, she had the 4 of them just, raw dog her. And
Did they show
one
it
of
all?
them was like... Yeah, so
Dude,
one of them
I'm
was like,
definitely
dude,
watching
not...
this show, man.
One of them was like, dude, this isn't cool. Like, my dick might touch yours, and if some fluid touches me, like, that's gay. And then everyone's like, whoa, you can't say that anymore. You can't say
Did that
gay.
really happen in the show?
Like, it's okay to be gay. No. But he was still like, I'm uncomfortable doing that. So he sat out. So it was really only 3 people.
With the 4th dude
tag teaming
masturbating in the
this
corner.
bitch. No, he was just standing there and making jokes and being snarky, and everyone's like, fucking. He's like, why aren't you working right now? And so then they raised $3,000 and they gave it to the guy. So he could send his kid to summer camp. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the kids.
Wow. That was pretty deep.
Wow.
Wow.
I've been seeing a lot of. Do you think?
Sometimes.
I'm starting to get tired of the Viners who went to YouTube.
Which ones?
All of
You
them.
don't like Lele Pons anymore?
No. Like, what is the draw to the comedians of Instagram and stuff? They don't. Like, they're obviously not funny, but what
they're
brings
successful.
in
I don't know.
Like, but everyone hates them.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man.
they have huge fan bases. But like, why?
I,
What do they bring?
I think it's people who don't care that much.
Don't care about what? Having good, like, a laugh?
Don't care about how many people they follow. So if that account makes them laugh like 1 in every 20 videos, they're still going to watch it. They're still going to subscribe.
That's so weird. But even like the good Viners, I'm getting sick of their stuff. Like, I don't like that they're on YouTube now. That's the only thing some
Dude,
people
Bite's
watch
going to
now.
be out
It's
soon,
wild.
so don't worry.
What's Bite?
It's the new Vine.
Oh, that's the new Vine. Man, remember when we announced Vine 2 and it wasn't actually Vine 2?
You
It
don't
was
say
two
we. It
mutually
was
things.
you.
No, it was 2. It was 2 people. It was both of us. It was on
It
our podcast.
wasn't
We have this
both of
podcast
us.
together. It's called the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy. I don't know if you know
But
that.
you were
it's
the one
Eddie
who
and
said
Tommy. It's both of our shows.
Vine 2 is out, and I was like, I don't think it is.
Yeah, but like everything we do is together because it's both our show. So like, in a way, you announced Vine
All right,
2
I'm
too,
gonna
and it
make
also
you
didn't
take
come
credit
out.
for
So
something that I did. Remember when Eddie?
I would do it gladly.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Remember when Eddie said the Holocaust is a farce? Isn't that all Jews deserve to die?
I mean, show me the evidence.
That the Holocaust actually happened?
I'm kidding. Please don't disown me, family.
Please show me the evidence.
I think instead of doing this podcast, we should quit and become a hype beast pastors.
Like youth pastors?
Yeah, but like, have you seen the really cool ones that like fill up gymnasium? People like God. You
Some
notice
people,
that?
yeah.
People like really like God. And they make it like cool. Like they go and they're like, you should send me money because
Did you just pull out of
God
like a
wants
20?
you to. No, it's a 10. And I also have been holding this for like 20 minutes.
I didn't notice it until you were
But
like,
anyway.
you should give me money. I was like, whoa,
They
you
wear
have
like
money in your hand.
They wear super expensive shoes, like the Red Octobers and like
That's a
fancy
submarine.
Nikes and
The Red October? It's a
yeah,
submarine.
yeah. No, they wear submarines on their shoes. Or, like,
Dude,
it's-
how do
it's
they
an entire
fit into
submarine on their feet.
buildings?
I know, right? but it's expensive is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But they go out on these stages and they're fucking like flaunting their like, they look so weird in that environment. Like, people are so fucking weird, dude. I'm so sick of this shit, man. I'm so sick
Call
of
911. I feel
I'm
in
sick of the
danger.
norm, dude. I feel like the fucking dude, like what the fuck is wrong with society, man, dude? I'm so fucking sick of it.
You should just go and kill a bunch of people.
No, dude. Like, I don't want to do
time
that.
Eddie condoned
man.
killing a bunch of people on the show?
No. When did I do
Remember
that?
time both
When
of
did I do
us
that?
condoned killing a bunch of people just now?
Okay, so you did it, and then now I'm linked to it.
Remember that time both of us did that?
Fine. I'll eat that. That's fine. You should kill kids. No, don't do it.
Don't, guys.
That was a joke.
Guys, we're kidding.
Don't. Yeah. Smoke cigarettes though. That's actually cool. If your parents have credit cards
Jesus
for like
Christ, dude.
money
If your
that you can,
parents
if
have
you can
credit
go
cards,
into
just spend it all on Fortnite.
spend it on Fortnite, but like first grab a pack of cigs, and if your parents already smoke, just take a cigarette or two out of it and then smoke it in your room. They'll never know.
Blow it into the smoke detector. It cancels out.
Yeah. Anyway, like let's bring back smoking cigs inside 2019.
Cigs inside.
Let's bring back cigs inside, and also let's stop everyone from using vapes. It's not as cool. I'll say it. It's not as cool. Smoke cigs. Do you want to do one more bit and then we can end this bitch if you want?
All right, time for a bit.
Set the scene.
We're stranded in the desert. It's you and I,
Okay.
and we come across an oasis, and
Okay.
there's one other person, and he's hogging all the water, and we have to talk about what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start.
I-
Oh, dude, it's really fucking hot out here, dude.
I could really use that water, but that fucking son of a bitch is hogging the water.
We don't know. We don't know if he's like, he might be a nice guy. Like he could probably.
He doesn't
share it.
speak
There's
our
a lot of
language.
water to
He's
go around.
definitely not a good guy.
How do you know? How do you
I
know?
called out to him.
How do you know he's? And he
Remember,
called-
we
I
were
didn't know
walking
that.
up, and I said, "Hey, dude."
I don't remember. No, I don't remember that at all. You're just saying that. You're just trying to get me to say that like he's
Anyway,
like a piece of shit, so we can go up and kill him. You have this blood loss.
all
I
right,
don't
let's
know
go
why.
try and talk
I've
to
always
him.
had this blood loss. All right, let's go up. I hope he's.
Hey,
nice.
guy.
All right, ready? Let's go. Hey, it's me, Stephen Collins. I'm the
Stephen
dad
Collins,
from Seventh
what are you
Heaven.
doing here?
I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Take your pants off.
All right, let's kill him.
And that's a podcast.
And scene.
All right, let's go to fan mail and then we can end this bitch. Oh, let's.
Dude, I got it open right now.
Here's one. It says, "I thoroughly enjoyed the Bush Spears conspiracy.
Best one so
theory.
far. Go me.
Personally, I like the best. I like best the what? That's not.
I
how
like
you
best the
that's not a good
conspiracy
sentence.
theories.
I like the conspiracy theories that are really fucking weird but weirdly convincing too. Best is how that should go.
In my opinion,
It says emo.
in my
emo.
opinion, the conspiracy theories that are really fucking weird but weirdly convincing too are the best. Your goal should be to convince me of the stupidest conspiracy theory possible. And then there's
Well, don't tell us
a
how to
pic of Tom
fucking.
Hanks.
You shouldn't fucking tell us how to do our jobs. Do I tell you how to be alive, asshole? Piece of shit.
This is from
Fuck you.
Nicole.
Fuck. Hey, Nicole, if you're out there listening, fuck you. Love you guys. FPBs.
Yeah,
You're the
FPBs.
greatest. Follow us on Twitter at EPS_podcast. Keep in contact, send us emails, do whatever you want. Share this goddamn podcast already. Oh, before we go, I have an idea and I feel like it'll make us, I think we should share the good word of EPS with the world, right?
Yeah.
So I figured out there's people on Fiverr. Do you know what Fiverr is?
No.
So I feel like if we talk about it and we do it, then it's not bad because like we say we're going to do it and then we can make this into like a joke more than it actually working. So there's a guy on Fiverr. I'll have to find him. But what he does is he makes a bunch of fake accounts and then he boosts your podcast up in the category wherever you are. So we would pick a really specific category and then we would be at the top of a certain category. So then we could say on EPS to the FPBs, first of all, #1 Juggalo podcast in the world, #1 fan base out there, the Fat Pussy Boys.
Mm-hmm.
We could be at the top of a certain category. And I think we should decide next week, or we'll talk afterwards. Me and Tommy will talk after this podcast. We'll talk about what category we're going to go into and try and get to the top.
I think it should be home.
We're gonna fake it till we make it. Home and living.
Yeah. Or cooking.
Well, we'll talk about it. Well, I have a couple ideas, but until next time, guys, we're gonna do some illegal shit. I'm pretty sure this could get the podcast thrown off the internet. So if not, also we're gonna put the rest of the episodes up on Pornhub. I promise. I know some of you like listening to it on Pornhub. Don't worry, we're gonna get the rest of the episodes up there as soon as possible. And until next time, we're going to go do some illegal shit. Hopefully we have another episode. If not, if this is the very last episode of EPS ever, because we cheated and we're going to try and pay someone.
Oops.
It's like $20 too. Like it's to get a bunch of Russian bots to give you a bunch of... Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, guys. We're admitting it now. Like we're doing this. Like this is something we're doing.
You can't prove... Correlation doesn't mean causation, Eddie.
We're going to do this.
If we were to say this and then we
afterwards.
got a bunch of views and got to the top of some category, it doesn't necessarily mean that we did it. It just, the fact that we talked about it and the fact that it happened, just because there's a correlation there, doesn't mean that we did it.
Either way, if we come back next week and the Extraordinary Podcast is like the number one in the category of, like if we're the number one iTunes rated like sexual health or like spiritual and living, like you'll know why.
Yeah. It's because we're good.
All right. Let's get out of here. Bobby, throw in some outro music. I don't think we ever do outro music. Let's throw in some just throw in something. Just throw in something here, like a little dingle dangle. Just steal it from somewhere. I don't give a fuck. All right. Bye guys. Love you.
Oh.